Hello, good morning. Good morning to my replay viewers and to my viewers on the web. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Good morning. Thank you for joining, Megan. It's nice to see you. I checked out one of your scopes this past week. I had to see the replay. I really like what you're doing. I have to make sure that I catch you live next time. Good morning from San Diego. Thank you for joining me. Gosh, it's early in San Diego. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Thank you. It's good to be back. It's been a minute since I've been on, but new year, new goals, new direction, the whole thing. Happy New Year. Thank you. For those of you who are joining me for the first time, I am Michelle Matthews. I am a health coach and speaker and author in the Virginia Beach area. And I am motivated to help women live healthier lives. Thank you so much. You are so sweet. It's nice to hear good things from good people. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining. Again, I am Michelle Matthews. I'm a personal trainer and health coach, speaker and author in the Virginia Beach area. And it is my mission to help women get fit, be fit, and stay fit. It is raining here in Virginia Beach, and it's getting cold too. So I'm in the house, and this is a great time to discuss what I want to discuss. It's Sunday, so we are getting ready for the week. We're trying to get prepared for the week and get our minds right for the week ahead. We want to enjoy our Mondays and every other day of the week for that matter. I'm not a celebrity. It's snowing in Suffolk. Are you kidding me? Holy mackerel. Speaking of, that is so funny that you said that it was snowing, because yesterday when it was almost 60 degrees, I bought a snow shovel. And I'm going to tell you why I bought a snow shovel, because I want to be prepared. It almost never snows here, or at least when I first moved down here to Virginia Beach, it almost never snowed. But for the past few years, it has been, and I don't have a shovel. So I would be looking out my window wondering how I was going to get out of the house. And it's like, oh, I'll just wait for the snow to melt. That's ridiculous. So yesterday I bought a shovel. So I'm hoping I don't have to use it. But anyway, that's really the theme of this scope, is being prepared. Thank you so much for joining me. I am Michelle Matthews. I am a health coach, speaker, and author here in the Virginia Beach area. And it is my mission to help you get fit, be fit, and stay fit. We're talking about getting prepared for the week ahead. So let me ask you a question. Oh, and before I ask the question, if there's anyone that you know who you think might get something out of getting prepared for the week ahead, go ahead and share this broadcast with them. Share it with your followers on Twitter, here on Periscope. You can swipe up and hit share broadcast, or swipe to the right or left for an iOS. I'm not sure which direction, and just share the broadcast and let people know that I am here and that I am on and that I'm here to help you get prepared for the week ahead. So, how many times during the week do you sit in your office, if you work in an office, and you're asking yourself, what am I going to eat today? Or you're on your way home from work and you're saying, what are we going to eat today? And usually when you ask yourself that question, at least in my experience, what I've done in the past is that sometimes I don't know what I want. And either I just get frustrated with it and I don't eat anything at all, which is not good for you, or I grab something quick, which is not good for you. It happens all the time. If that's ever happened to you, give me a thumbs up in the chat. All the time. Exactly. It happens all the time. And that happens because we don't prepare. So, if one of your goals or one of your resolutions, or eat everything that you see, you're just going to grab it and eat it. I know, I've been there. I do it I don't do it all the time now. I'm a little better. I'm trying to be a little bit more disciplined, but we've had goals at the beginning of the year. We're going to be healthy. We are going to do the right thing. We are going to be fit. And one of the easiest ways to help you stay on track is to prepare. You just have to take some time, like today on a Sunday, when it's a lazy Sunday, maybe you're watching football or getting ready to watch football or whatever it is that you do on a Sunday. Take some time on the front end and plan out your week. And it's not as difficult as it might sound. You just need a simple piece of paper. I'm a very paper and pen kind of a gal. Actually, I did this on my PC. But you can do it on your tablet, you can do it on your phone, you can do it anywhere, but make your plan, okay? What you want to do is maybe start thinking about it. You know, it really depends on what day you normally do your grocery shopping. Start thinking about what it is that you want to eat for the following week, okay? When there's no pressure, okay? When you're making your plan. So say if you normally do your grocery shopping on a Saturday morning, you want to be thinking about this either on Thursday or on Friday. And if you're like most people, your breakfast and your lunch are pretty much going to be the same, okay? But if you're a person who enjoys a whole lot of variety every single day, then planning ahead is perfect for you, okay? But if you want to keep things simple and you just want to make sure that you're eating, then, you know, just pretty much do the same thing for breakfast and for lunch. I always do the same thing for breakfast and for lunch. So for today, and I don't usually call it breakfast and lunch. I usually number my meals, meal 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I try to plan 5 to 6 meals a day. So today, meal 1 was I had a green smoothie and a banana. Meal 2 is going to be some egg whites and some oatmeal with a little bit of peanut butter in there. Okay, so it's stuff like that. And that's not going to change all week long, so that's simple. Okay, but all you have to do is figure it out, plan it out, write it down. I have all 5 meals planned, and then put it someplace where you're going to see it, like on your refrigerator. So you see it every single day. So there is a plan in place that it's possible that you could waver from it, but you already have the outline here, and you are less likely to waver from it. And the days of you being stuck, wondering, scratching your head, what am I going to eat? What am I going to eat? Are over. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You know, so on my plan, like I said, for today, my meal 1 was a green smoothie with a banana. And then when I'm finished with you, I'm going to have 4 egg whites, a whole egg, a half a cup of oatmeal with a little bit of peanut butter. Meal 3 will be veggie burgers. I'll have 2 of those with 1 bun, a little bit of cheese. And meal 4 will probably be a half a cup of Greek yogurt with some almonds. And meal 5 is usually dinner, and that's usually where I mix it up sometimes. And that's the plan. I know exactly what I'm going to eat, so I'm less likely to grab some chips or grab some this or grab some that. Of course, I don't have that in my house, but you know, I'm less likely to grab something bad or just to skip the meal altogether because I have a plan. Now, you can take it one step further to really ensure your success. You have your planning, and if you like, you can go into the preparation by preparing a bunch of things ahead of time. Yesterday, I had some chicken breasts, and I put them in the slow cooker, cooked them for about 4 or 5 hours, took them out, let them cool, and I pulled them. So that's like 3 dinners for me that I don't even have to think about. It's done, and I don't have to think about it. It takes no time at all to throw some green vegetables in the steamer, and that's dinner, and it's done. Can you do a scope about where you shop at the best brands of food that is less processed? Absolutely, I can do that. Thank you for asking. I'll put that on the list because I'm always thinking of things. What am I supposed to be scoping about? So thank you, Megan. I will do that. Yeah, so start with a plan. And if you want to take it one step further, I get my veggie burgers. I use Boca, and you can get those I got mine at Food Lion, but I'm sure that they're everywhere. And those are awesome because they're really, really high in protein, which is important to me. And it should be important to you too. So yeah, start with your plan. And if you want to take it one step further, do some preparation. Now, you can't make everything ahead of time like me. I like my breakfast fresh, but if you're a person who doesn't have a whole lot of time in the morning and you don't have time to cook a breakfast, I have a recipe for some overnight oats that you make the night before and you put them in the refrigerator. You make them in a mason jar, and you get up that morning, you grab that mason jar, put it in your bag, or, you know, if you do have time, have it right there, and you don't have to spend any extra time cooking. I also have a recipe for some egg white muffins, and you make 12 of those ahead of time. And then you get up in the morning and you zap 2, and that's your breakfast, and that's your meal. So there are many ways that you can do things ahead of time in order to save time on the back end, so you're not left scratching your head wondering, what am I going to eat? So it's just, just a few ways for you to help you stay on track to make sure that you are successful in your fitness goals or whatever goals that you set for yourself at the beginning of the year. Because I don't know if you saw my scope, I think it was 2 days ago, where I said that 1 in 3 people who set fitness goals in January, they ditch them before the end of the month. So I just want to give you some tips and some information, just to help you be successful in this. We're all in this together. I have a certain goal that I've set for myself too, which I detailed on my YouTube channel, but maybe I'll talk about it here on Periscope as well. For those of you just joining, I am Michelle Matthews. I am a health coach and a speaker and author here in the Virginia Beach area, and I am motivated to help women live healthier lives. It is my job to help you get fit, be fit, and stay fit, and we are talking about planning for the week ahead. So take some time today. Like I said, here in Virginia, it's a rainy, snowy in some areas day, and on Sundays, we normally are just getting ready for the week. So take some time today. What should be your heaviest meal, breakfast or dinner, or should they all be the same amount of food? That is a great question. I always like to live by the motto that you eat breakfast like a king, you eat lunch like a prince, and you eat dinner like a pauper. So your biggest meal should be early in the day. And the reason for that is because most of your, depending upon your schedule, most of your activity is early in the day. So you need that food, you need that energy to power you through the day. If your biggest meal is dinner and the next thing that you're going to do is go to bed, that's no bueno. So you want to eat your biggest meal whenever you know your most activity is. So if you work overnight, then your biggest meal should be then. But eat breakfast like a king, eat lunch like a prince, and dinner like a pauper. So your biggest meal should be early in the day. And if there's any other questions before I sign off, please make sure to leave them in the chat. Again, I am Michelle Matthews. I am a health coach, speaker, and author here in the Virginia Beach area, and I am motivated to help women live healthier lives. I do believe that one of the most precious gifts you can give to anybody is your time. So I really just want to thank you for spending this time here with me. You could have been doing anything else, but what I want you to do, what if you work out in the evening? You want to make sure that you have a meal before you work out. Thank you, crazy kale lady. Oh, girl, you should have seen the kale that I made yesterday. Not to get off topic, sorry. Megan, if you work out in the evening, make sure that you eat a meal before you work out. Not right before, like maybe in an hour or so you have that energy. But I would still, if you have a full-time job in the morning, in the daytime, I would still have my biggest meal first thing in the morning. For breakfast, you know what I mean. Yes, the crazy kale lady, I remember you. Yes, and I think it was from watching your scopes that I was like, because I always used to get collards. I know I'm jumping all over the place, but while this is in my head, but kale is so much easier to cook. Oh, and I made a bunch of it yesterday. I'm so excited. So anyway, I get off topic. I'm sorry. All right. No problem, Megan. Thanks again for joining, and I'm looking forward to your next scope because, like I said, I really like what you're doing on your channel, so I want to make sure that I catch you live next time. So I'm going to go. Again, I am Michelle Matthews. I am a health coach, speaker, and author in the Virginia Beach area, and I'm passionate about helping you get fit, be fit, and stay fit. Take some time today and figure out your meals for the week, okay? And if you have any questions, let me know in my next scope. I'm going to sign out for right now, but I will definitely see you in the next one. Thanks again for your time. Bye.